We've all dedicated our professional and personal lives to the care and well-being of these animals. It's a huge responsibility, but also a privilege to be able to care for, learn from, teach, and build relationships with these amazing killer whales. We're proud of what we do, and we're excited to share what we've learned through our relationships with all of you today and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world. And we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca. Their common name is the killer whale. And these 5 whales have their own personal names: Takara, Sakari, Kamea, and joining us right here are Kayugit and Tuar. Kamea is our youngest whale at only 7 years old, and her mother Takara is our oldest whale at 30 years old. Takara is also the matriarch of our pod, which means she is the leader. These whales trust us, and they play an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we can teach them husbandry or healthier behaviors. And joining us at the slide out, we have Kristen and Sean, who are going to be demonstrating a few of those husbandry behaviors.
Thanks, Ceci. Hi, everyone. I'm over here at the side of the pool interacting with Tuar today.
Hola, dile
Now, one
hola.
of the first behaviors we train our whales is this behavior right here called a flick present. Now, in this position, not only can I see Tuar's entire body, but it does give us access to these easy-to-see, very shallow veins right here in the white underside of Tuar's tail flukes. Now, at least once a month, our veterinarian staff can come withdraw a blood sample from these veins right there to ensure that the whales are remaining healthy. Now, throughout our presentation, you might see the trainers giving the whales back rubs, belly rubs, or even a little water massage on the tail flukes like Tuar is receiving. The whales definitely can feel this, and it's one of the many ways that help us build our relationships with them.
That's right, Kristen. Now, getting a blood sample is one of the many ways we can check our animal's health. Another important diagnostic tool is finding how much our animals weigh. Located in one of our back adjacent pools, we have a giant killer whale size scale that we can ask our whales to slide up and onto. And we do this at least once a week to get their weight. And Kayuke is going to demonstrate
Mira, le
that
dando
behavior
agüita.
now.
¿Ya viste, papi? Le está dando agüita, mira. Oh.
There he is. Now you can see when he's in this slide up here demonstrating how we get away from him, that a portion of his body, from his dorsal fin here, all the way down to his tail flukes, remains in the water. So in order for us to get an accurate weight on him, we will simply ask him to lift his head and tail up and out of the water. And that's how I know that as of last Tuesday morning, Kayuka currently weighs 9,490 pounds. Now this is important information. That way we know that our younger whales are growing appropriately and our older animals like Kayuka here are maintaining a healthy weight. These behaviors allow us to ensure that our animals are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales.
And for us.
Hey everyone, I'm down here at the glass, and joining me is my new friend Jace, all the way from Corpus Christi. Woo! Observational learning played a huge role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment that they're born, they're seen watching their moms and other members of their pod to learn important developmental skills. So here at SeaWorld, they often play follow the leader with us, but today, Jace, you are going to be following the leader with you. So let's have you lift this right arm straight up in the air and give a big wave hello.
Mira, mira, le va a decir al niño.
Go ahead, right arm straight up, wave to say hi. And he's actually waving right back at you with that pectoral flipper. So killer whales are watching you, right? And out in the ocean, they're often seen doing behaviors like a spy hop, coming out of the water to get a look at their environment around them. So we're going to ask you to demonstrate a siding bow, one of those behaviors. So you ready to point at him and throw it over your shoulder? All right, go ahead and point at him, and 1, 2, 3, throw it. Excellent job, Jace.
Wow.
I know, so as you can see, he is going all the way down to the bottom of this 40-foot pool. And check him out, right in the center, this is 2R.
Wow, that was pretty impressive. Now, Kayuki and I are down here now with our new friend Brandon. Now, Brandon, killer whales will communicate through a wide variety of different ways. Sometimes they tap their body on the surface of the water to make a sound, or they make vocalizations. We're going to ask Kayuki to demonstrate one of those vocalizations. Do that first hand signal I taught you. Awesome job. Now, did you know that sound waves actually travel 4.5 times faster underwater than they do out in the air? That way, when a whale leaps out of the water and crashes onto the surface, that sound can be heard from miles away. Why don't we ask Kayuki to demonstrate that? Give him that second hand signal. There you go. All right, now Kayuki can swim all the way down 40 feet to the bottom of his habitat. Why don't we come on up here and watch him? He's gonna swim all the way down and show us just what a breach sounds like. He should be coming up in just a second. Huh, I'm not sure where he's going. Oh no, look out, Brandon!
Lobo con todo, mira la pantalla.
Woo! You got a front row ticket to the splash zone, sir. Thank you so much to our volunteers for helping us out.
As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many of the mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information may only be gained through field observation. That's why SeaWorld works with our partners like the Norwegian Orca survey so that we can further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey.
Oh my God.
They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt. They use fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration. And for you, it's time to get wet!
Claro, ven acá. Dice que no, mira, dice que no. Wow. Oh, se sintió fresco, va. Se cayó, papi. La cancha está desmojada. ¿Dónde está? En medio.
Killer whales are amazing athletes. They can eat over 100 pounds of food a day. Depending on where they live in the world and the time of year, their prey may vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in
Mucha
our
gente
hands.
parada. Mucha gente parada.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Siéntate aquí. Vamos con la niña. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that by joining us today, these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just like they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from them, and we hope that you do too. Thank you for joining us, and have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld San Antonio.